Good afternoon, one and all. Myself, K. Swati, Department of Microbiology from TTWRDCW, Suryapet, at the rate of Kodad. Today, we will discuss about economic importance of bacteria. So, the bacteria is very useful for several ways in human beings, animals and plants. So some bacteria are very useful for the soil fertility process, like nitrifying bacteria like Nitrosomonas, Nitrococcus and Nitrobacter. These three organisms are very useful for the increasing the fertility of soil. So here the Nitrosomonas and Nitrococcus oxidizes ammonia to nitrites, and Nitrobacter species which oxidize nitrites to nitrates and increase the fertility of the soil. And some bacteria acting as a decomposers, that means nature scavengers. The saprophytic bacteria bring about the decomposition of dead remains of plants and animals, and thus helpful in sanitation. During this process, the bacteria break down the complex organic molecules into simpler ones and make it available to plants. In this way, they are helpful in cycling of nutrients and improve the fertility of soil. So the saprophytic bacteria is nothing but they are living in dead or decaying organic matter. So these organisms are very useful for the decomposition of dead and decaying organic matter. So they are acting as a like scavengers. And role of bacteria in food production of curd, butter, cheese. So some bacteria are very useful for the food production, and milk is converted into curd, butter, cheese, etc. by the activity of bacteria. Milk is inoculated with the starter culture and kept for a few hours. Lactic acid bacteria like Lactobacillus casei, Lactobacillus acidophilus, Lactobacillus lactis, Lactococcus cremoris, Leuconostoc, etc. These organisms grow in milk and ferment lactose sugar in milk into lactic acid, results in coagulation of milk protein casein to form the curd. These bacteria are also used in the production of butter, cheese, etc. And some organisms are useful for the production of yogurt, that is Streptococcus thermophilus and Lactobacillus bulgaris. These two organisms are useful for the production of yogurt. And next, some bacteria acting as a single cell protein, that means protein produced from bacteria Methylophilus methylotrophus cultured on methanol had 72% protein content, was the first commercial SCP used as animal feed supplement. Species of bacteria like Cellulomonas, alkali genus, etc. are also used for the production of single cell protein. So single cell proteins means they have high protein content. So it is very useful for the animal feed. And next, bacteria in production of antibiotics. Some bacteria are very useful for the production of antibiotics. Example, antibiotic bacteria bacitracin and polymyxin are produced from Bacillus species, and antibiotics streptomycin, tetracycline, erythromycin, rifamycin, etc. These are produced from Streptomyces species. And next, production of butanol and propionic acid. Some bacteria are very useful for the production of butanol and propionic acid. Industrial production of butanol by fermentation using the bacterium Clostridium acetobutylicum. So the Clostridium acetobutylicum organism which is responsible for the production of butanol and propionic acid. Industrial production of propionic acid by fermentation by Propionibacterium species. And next, bacteria for the production of medically useful enzymes. The enzyme streptokinase is a thrombolytic enzyme used to dissolve blood clots produced by several streptococci bacteria. So the streptokinase, it is an enzyme. It is a thrombolytic enzyme. It is useful for the dissolve of blood clots. So it is produced by streptococci bacteria. And next, role of bacteria in bioremediation. Disposal of sewage and agro waste. The bacterium Spirolitis natans, popularly known as sewage fungus, play an important role in the degradation of organic matter in sewage. So the Spirotillus natans, this organism is very useful, or they play very important role in the degradation of organic matter in sewage. Next, bacteria for pesticide degradation. Klebsiella Acinetobacter alkali genus, Flavobacterium and Bacillus subtilis could degrade endosulfan. So the endosulfan, it is a pesticide and it is very harmful in some crop productions. So the alkali genus family organisms are to degrade the endosulfan power. So it is very useful in the crop production industry. And next, bacterium as a biocontrol agent. The bacterium Bacillus thuringiensis can be used as a biocontrol agent. Next, agrobacterium mediated gene transfer technique. The soil bacterium Agrobacterium tumefaciens, known as natural plant genetic engineer, is used to produce many genetically modified plants. So the Agrobacterium tumefaciens, it is acting as a plant genetic engineer. With the help of these organisms, we can produce many genetically modified plants. Next, production of biogas. Several bacteria are involved in the production of biogas from cow dung, animal waste, other biodegradable wastes, etc. Retting of fibers. Bacteria, example Clostridium botulicum, are involved in the retting of fiber of coconut, jute, flax, etc. Leather industry. In leather industry, removal of hairs, fats and other tissues from raw hide is done by bacteria. The next, biodegradable plastics. Polybeta hydroxy butyrate, a type of reserve food in certain bacteria, is used for the production of biodegradable plastics. So this organism is very useful for the production of biodegradable plastic. And next, bt gene from the bacterium Bacillus thuringiensis is transferred to crop plant by recombinant DNA technology to form bt crops. Example, bt cotton, bt corn, bt brinjal, etc., which are resistant to insects of specific groups like Lepidoptera and Diptera. So this is about useful aspects of the bacteria. Thank you one and all for your precious attention. Thank you.